This is a stimulus check update for May 4th. In this video, I'm going over the current check delivery timeline, some updates, and then I'll answer your questions you leave for me in the comments. But first, I'm David, and if you want the latest stimulus check information, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I'm publishing daily videos updating you on when you're going to get your check, as well as the second stimulus check coming soon. First, let's go over the paper check delivery schedule. So here, upcoming this Friday on May 8th, if you make less than $30,000, then you will receive a paper check, assuming that the IRS does not have your direct deposit information. These are the dates that they will be mailed out, not that you'll receive it in your mailbox, and it could take up to 14 days to receive it from the day that it's mailed out, according to the IRS. Now let's talk about SSI, SSDI, RRB, veterans. So all we know is that the IRS Treasury spokeswoman said that April 29th is when everybody should receive their checks. Now, I know it's very alarming. I'm getting a lot of comments saying that they should have gotten the check on April 29th, but they did not receive it. No pending deposit in their Direct Express, no pending deposit in the bank account for direct deposit. And then when you go check the Get My Payment tool, it doesn't work. The IRS has not responded to any of these concerns at all, and they have completely lied to millions of Americans, and it is not fair. Please let me know your payment status and whether you're SSI, SSDI, veteran, down in the comments below. It really helps everybody out down in the comments. It's almost like a forum. A lot of people are encouraging people, giving more information, answering questions. So take a look down in the comments below to get some help, and I try to answer questions as fast as I can when the video is published. Otherwise, I'll put it in the next video. Just to remind you, if you are SSI, SSDI, veteran, getting VA benefits, any way that you are receiving benefits from the government, there is no additional action that you need to take. You're going to receive the stimulus check the same exact way that you receive your monthly payments from the government. And if your check hasn't come yet, I just want to let you know you didn't do anything wrong, and you definitely don't deserve to be treated like this. Next, we're going to go to the IRS Twitter page. They answered 3 common questions that I've been getting in my comments. First one is, if you've never filed taxes, how do you get your stimulus check, economic payment? So this is the information here. You could pause the screen if you want. Next is no IRS representative is ever going to call you. So if you receive a call from the IRS or your parents, grandparents, friends, it's a scam, and do not give them any bank information or your social security number. Next is another common question. If your baby was born in 2020, so January 1st and on, you will not receive a $500 amount with your stimulus check if you claim them as a dependent. Anybody born in 2020, you will not get that $500 for claiming them as a dependent. And speaking of $500 dependent, if we go to the CNBC article here, it says some families who received their payments this week also got an unwelcome surprise. Their children under 17 did not receive the $500 payments due to them. So this is not just some families. I think this is all families that I've been getting in my comments, and I've done a lot of research. The IRS has not even addressed this at all. So if you did claim your dependent and they're completely qualified under 17 and everything else that qualifies as a dependent, you will not get your $500 until you file your 2021 taxes. This is ridiculous because there have been deadlines by the IRS saying you need to provide information to claim your dependent to get that $500 along with the $1,200 stimulus check, and this was false. The only way to get the $500 at this time that I'm filming this May 4th is to get it in 2021. There has been no action taken or any quotes from the IRS saying that you will get your $500 per dependent in 2020. This is really unfortunate news because I think a lot of families were expecting to get anywhere from $500 to $1,500 for their kids. Next, I'm going to answer the questions you leave for me in the comments. If you want your questions answered, leave it down in the comments below. If I don't get to it by responding down in the comments, I'll put it in the next video. So first, Kaylee Jr. says, mine says, we scheduled your check to be mailed April 29th and still no sign of it. So Kaylee, you're not alone. There are millions of people who are in the same situation as you, and I've gotten a lot of comments from people on my videos saying that they were supposed to get their check but haven't yet. Unfortunately, there's no action that can be taken, but if you check your bank account or direct express card, you could see if there is a pending deposit. Sometimes the pending deposit could be up to 3-4 days before the money actually goes into your bank account. So you could check it that way. Otherwise, the Get My Payment tool, or what I call the Waste My Time tool, isn't going to be any help because it's not true. Next comes from Janine Stroud. There should be a second stimulus check. A lot of us are struggling with our bills. I agree, $1,200 isn't going to cut it, especially with all the jobs cut. 30.3 million filed for unemployment. If you want the latest information on the second stimulus check, I'm publishing daily videos on that as well. I have a link to a playlist of the second stimulus check, or just subscribe to the channel for future updates. I know it's really hard to focus on a second stimulus check when millions of Americans haven't even gotten their first stimulus check, and even dead people got their stimulus check before many Americans who needed it first, such as veterans. So I think a second stimulus check should happen. It might happen. Stay tuned for that. And the next question comes from Cindy Trout. I am on SSI and SSDI. I do not do taxes. Will I get a check? Yes, you will. So if you have never filed taxes in your life, or if you fall into this category, SSI, SSDI, veteran, getting VA benefits, survivors, RRB, you are eligible to get a check, assuming you're under the income level and you weren't claimed as a dependent. In the same way that you're receiving your monthly payments from the government for SSI or SSDI is the same way that you're going to receive the stimulus check. Next comment comes from Michelle Kennedy. I get mine May 6th. So Michelle, thanks for commenting. So you're not the only one who got a May 6th date with the Get My Payment tool. So supposedly that's the next round of direct deposits that should come. William Smith, who commented on my video the other day, he said he gets veteran benefits and that he's getting his check May 6th. So May 6th, Wednesday, seems to follow the pattern of when stimulus checks are going to be delivered via direct deposit, direct express card. I wish the IRS could provide more information on upcoming delivery dates, but they haven't, so we're just going off of what people are saying in the comments right now. Next comment comes from Doris Wilder. I haven't gotten mine yet. Social Security, please help. Who can I call? I have Direct Express card. So if you have a Direct Express card, you could call Direct Express, give your information, see if there are any pending deposits. That's the only way you could check to see if a stimulus check is pending or coming into your account soon. Otherwise, if you have Direct Express, you could get the app and see if there's any pending deposits that way as well. Next comment comes from Sandy Green. Can someone tell me why when I go to the IRS site and put in my information, it says doesn't match their records? I did my taxes for 2018, 2019. Sandy Green, you're not alone. If you go to the Get My Payment tool and type in your information exactly as it shows up on either your 2018 or 2019 tax return, then there's still errors for many Americans, including me. I haven't been able to access the Get My Payment tool ever. Personally, I've tried all the tricks, putting it in all caps, putting it exactly as it shows up on the tax return. I've done all those things and it still hasn't given me access to get through. So the IRS SIT portal is just not working, and if you're putting everything in exactly, just don't stress out too much about it. If you want to watch more videos, you could click either one of these over here. Stay safe, take care. Hopefully you get your money soon if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.